Hello. The purpose of this video is to help explain the information coming out about the Teaching and Learning 2021 Moving Beyond 2020 virtual in-service on January 4th. What you will receive in the Rock Island Milan Lines and Cabinet Connections is this flyer. For administrators, this will also be sent to you in an email. Let me take a few minutes to go over the specifics so you can assist your staff in securing information before January 4th. This flyer will come out again in your email as administrators, as well as in the Rock Island Milan Lines and Cabinet Connections multiple times before winter break. Emails will go out to the entire staff at some point before break as well. Please refer staff to the Rock Island Milan Lines and the Cabinet Connections. This flyer provides initial information and links for further information. First, you'll see the title, the date, and then the time for this in-service. The time is from 8 until 3:15. The morning from 8 until noon will be district-led with a rotation of sessions occurring throughout the morning. Lunch will occur from 12 to 12:45, and then building professional development will occur from 12:45 until the end of the day at 3:15. This professional development link, found right here in yellow, is the link people use for actual hour credit certification. People will also use this link for attendance purposes. However, the Google Meets logins will also track attendance as people log in and out. The section over here gives a brief synopsis about the day and what will be learned that day. A special note, all employees that work on January 4th, whether you are a teacher, an administrator, a secretary, a custodian, a school psychologist, speech pathologist, counselor, social worker, budget office personnel, work in some other fashion at the administration center, if you work on January 4th, you will be involved in the sessions from 8 until noon. How will you know what session you're involved in? We have broken out those members who work on January 4th into specific groups. The groups are titled Pride, Success, and Persistence. The members involved in the Pride group are those from Dankman, Earl Hansen, Longfellow, Ridgewood, Rock Island Academy, and Thomas Jefferson. Members in the group Success are those who work at Edison, Washington, Thurgood, and the high school. Group members in the group Persistence are those employees of Eugene Field, Francis Willard, Center for Math and Science, Horace Mann, and the Admin Center, including psychologists and social workers who may rotate between other buildings. Additional staff. If you are assigned to more than one building and you are not housed at the administration center, please check with your building supervisor for which group you have been assigned to. To find more information about these, you will be clicking here to go to our RIMNet. I will do that in just a minute. So what does the day look like based on the group you are in? Here is the chart that lets you know the time and the sessions you are in based on which group you are in. If you are in the Pride group, you will follow 8 to 8:10, a pre-recorded video message. If you are in the Pride group at 8:15, you will log into the link for the SEL, Social Emotional Learning section. You will then log in to the Title IX session at 9:10 and the CQ Implicit Bias session at 10:05. From there, you will join the district-wide PLC in which you are associated with. So for grade level teachers, you will attend a grade level PLC. For department teachers, you will attend a department PLC. For administrators, you will attend an administrator PLC. At this 11 o'clock time is where anyone who is not involved in instruction is excused back to their normal duties for the day. If I'm in the Success group, I listen to the pre-recorded message from 8 to 8:10. I then jump into the CQ and Implicit Bias session from 8:15 to 9. The Social Emotional Learning session next, ending with Title IX from 10:05 to 10:50 before I jump into the appropriate district-wide PLC. If I'm in the Persistence group, again, from 8 to 8:10, I'm in the pre-recorded video. I start with the Title IX learning session, then implicit bias, and then social emotional learning. I end in the appropriate PLC that I'm associated with. As you can see here, these areas are underlined, which they are hyperlinked. So if you click here, you will go directly into the Google Meet that's tied to that specific session. The district-wide PLCs. The links for those will be shared by each presenter. Those will be shared prior to January 4th. They may not be shared before you leave for winter break, so make sure to check your email both during breaks at this session and prior to January 4th so that you have a link for the session you should be attending. From noon until 12:45 is lunch on your own, and then you will have virtual building professional development from 12:45 to 3:15. So as I mentioned here, you can go to RimNet to get further information about these specific sessions. Let me show you how you'll do that. Go here to rimnet.myhubintranet.com. Click here on Teaching and Learning Virtual Conference. From here, you will see a description about the implicit bias session, the social emotional session, and the Title IX session. In addition, you can see at the top here the professional development evaluation link, another area you can find that to secure your actual hour credit for this day. There is one link for the entire day. Here, if I'm in the success group, I could click here to join the 8:15 session. Then I would select the 9:10 session here for the success group, and I would end here at 10:05 with Title IX. Again, if I'm in persistence, then I follow this link to this link to this link, and so on. That's the information administrators will need to help their staff with to ensure that they know where they are to go at what time on January 4th. Now, administrators, you will receive a document that no one else will receive. This will come in your email. It will look like this. It is an Excel spreadsheet that gives you a list of what employee is to be in what group. So here you'll see it's alphabetical by name, the school they belong to, and which group they have been assigned to. This first tab is all employees throughout the district, so you might be able to help someone that's not in your building. This next tab is only those employees that are associated with the Pride group. Again, it's alphabetical. The next tab is the Success group. The next tab is the Persistence group. And then we've differentiated and given you yet another view by school level. The next 15 tabs have every school here, so you can see what employees are assigned to your school. This is important so that you know which custodians, secretaries, or staff that float between different buildings, you can let them know which building and which group they should be tied to throughout the day. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. We hope this was helpful for you in preparation for the January 4th Teaching and Learning Moving Beyond 2020 virtual session. Thank you.